Ah.
So like, there's no way Kaiba loses to Yugi in a fist fight, right? Like, there's no way.
No. Are we okay? Are we talking Yami or Yugi?
Either.
Either. I think Yami might be a little tougher, but I think Kaiba definitely boxes the fuck out of Yugi.
Like
Yeah, I think he
Kaiba's
boxes
reach is
both.
kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, he's like what, 6'5"?
Kaiba's tall as shit for
Super
no reason.
lanky.
Is he?
Like
What
long
if Yugi
limbs.
tags
Bro,
in Joey,
Yeah,
man?
Kaiba is
tags
actually
in Joey.
tall as fuck.
Let's get that canonical.
Yeah, well, how tall is Seto Kaiba?
Seto Kaiba height. Let's see.
Oh, he's 6'1".
He's Jesus.
He's 6'1".
Holy shit, he's as tall as me.
He's 6'1", by the way, and he's 6'1" in high school. So he probably could hoop. He probably could hoop, bro.
Let's see.
Japan's
He could definitely
men's
hoop.
team.
153.
He probably has a
What-
crazy jump shot.
What the fuck is happening on the?
Dude. Okay.
What is going on in here?
On what?
Roll 20.
Oh.
Oh, it's the Tanuks doodle board. What?
Chinook's art.
Yeah.
Is that a hidden Mickey? Holy shit.
There's
Oh,
no
well,
shot.
actually, you guys should
Hold on.
be over here. Well,
No,
anyway,
my hidden Mickey.
this is actually a good place to. It's been a minute since, for people who are listening to this on YouTube, we haven't recorded in like a couple weeks, but yeah, man. Let's just run the intro. We'll go from there.
Wise, Yugi never changed heights going into a Tim's soul.
We're still talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I looked it up because like this is funny. This is really funny. Like
Because
who
canonically
throws
in the
hands harder?
manga he doesn't change heights, but they
Right, yeah, that's
they
what
only
I'm
did that
saying.
for the anime.
Right. That's what. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah.
He had
You,
just
like,
said that.
A Tim and Yugi are canonically 5 foot flat.
Yeah, they're really short.
Like-
Well, first of all, he's like ancient Egyptian. They were all really short. Second of all, Yugi's Japanese, so they're also all really short. So, like, the fact that Kaiba's 6'1" is still crazy.
That is
Like,
crazy.
like, he must be the tallest high schooler of all time.
Hold on.
Anyway,
how high is?
let's go ahead and recap where we were. It's been a couple of weeks. We all, you know what I'm saying, we all had to, go do some stuff, but it's been a couple weeks. And as I talk, you guys can go ahead and put your tokens up on the map, because I will begin to recap what has transpired with our lovely, still to be named group of thieves here. You guys were all approached by the Golden Vault for your first job several weeks ago, and completed what you later found out to be a trial or a tryout of some kind. The handler, upon your completion successfully of stealing a mysterious stone from the Varkenbluff Museum of Natural History, then took you guys to kind of the hub of the Golden Vault, kind of their main base of operations, where that also serves as kind of like their marketplace, the spoils, a place, a bazaar, if you will, that combines tactical headquarters and also mission deployment with information trading and buying and selling of wares and all bunch of amazing stuff there. Being relatively new, you guys couldn't fully take advantage of everything the spoils has to offer quite yet, but then you guys officially registered with the Golden Vault and were became fully informed on kind of the ranking system of all variety of jobs that you guys could undergo and undertake, and inevitably could be assigned to you. After a pretty long day of exploring, chatting, learning a little bit more and about not only each other but kind of the overall vibe of the Golden Vault. You all were then summoned for your second job, and really your first true Golden Vault mission was to procure a particular statue as well as some funds for a world famous card player, Verity Kai, who had been wronged by the owner of the recently established casino down near Nueva Lambasta, which was a couple of days away from you guys. And so all of you hopped in your newly working van and decided to travel a couple of days to travel down to Nueva Lambasta, down the road of the in the Jubilean Republic to the southernmost border where it meets the ocean. And you are here in the city of Nueva Lambasta, very quaint, kind of touristy Miami meets Miami vibe. But the hallmark of this is the newly opened casino. And this casino particularly in kind of the it took a little bit. Some of you guys went wandering, some of you guys went looking for breakfast, some of you guys went looking for a bunch of other just kind of explore the city, but you all found yourselves in a tavern meeting with Verity Kai, who explained that the Afterlife Casino, which had been recently opened by one of her former friends, thought she was a friend, did not necessarily end up that way, who had stolen a bunch of money from her, and inevitably was then betrayed by the proprietor of this particular establishment. So she asked the Golden Vault, and it has been assigned to you to rob and steal the first place prize, the statue of their tournament, their major tournament that's taking place in the casino, embarrassing the proprietor, Quentin Togglepocket, as well as retrieve, wherever it may be, 5,000 gold pieces that he stole from her and that he basically used to as kind of like a big payment to open up this casino. With that, as much of information, she gave you guys some direction as well as some possible tools, and you guys travel down to the Afterlife Casino to where you now enter. Upon entering and leaving the raft, you all, which kind of goes down this kind of like really motif, kind of river Styx-ish, is kind of supposed to be emulating the Nine Hells. You all are whisked off the boat that leads you all inside to this giant, sprawling cave of a casino. And inevitably, you all begin to take a look around. And until, I believe it was Drazil and Gunter, if I remember correctly, or it might have been Kaka, split off.
It was Kaka and Gunter.
Okay, Kaka and Gunter. They split off to kind of take a look at some sights, and out the corner of their eye, they saw a massive poster that's kind of detailing the entertainment of the night, upon which they find a couple of things. They find a schedule, especially one person who had been here earlier in the week, a one-legged Johnny, who had been here earlier in the week.
Two-leg Johnny.
Two-leg Johnny. Excuse me. He has two legs. Sorry.
He has two legs.
Two legs. Yeah, I know. The freak.
Fucking maniac.
The two-leg Johnny. And you also find something else upon further inspection, on kind of this really artistically, like kind of like almost a caricature, but not really, like somewhere between a caricature and a portrait of Quentin Togglepocket, the proprietor, kind of dressed up in a kind of Nine Hells kind of robe, and you all, both of you see what looks to be a familiar sign right underneath his ear on his neck. We're gonna start with Gunter and Kaka giving me wisdom saving throws for me.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Wisdom.
Oh. I'm not.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Otherwise, for a moment, you are kind of taken aback, Gunter, as you like are not quite sure what you're looking at, and you kind of feel like a chill go down your spine. It's kind of weird. Kaka, for you, that moment's a little bit different. For you, that moment is immediately filled with rage. The walls of your vision begin to close in and narrow, as if a darkness is kind of surrounding you from the side of your vision into the forefront, kind of giving you this like unwanted, adrenaline-filled tunnel vision that you clearly did not ask for. You then almost go unconscious for a moment until you hear pages. Pages all over the place. You hear the ruffling of pages. You hear I would say something akin to kind of the folding, the kind of like someone trying to speed read and like they're looking for something.
He ain't reading GIF.
Yeah.
His ass ain't reading.
You begin to kind of go over it in your mind, over and over and over again. And what you do hear is can only be best described as like a deep guttural voice that doesn't go into your ears. It comes from your stomach. It kind of comes from a place deep within your bowels and kind of gurgles to the point where all of your muscles tense up and you're like underneath your kind of cloak, and you kind of wear heavy clothing anyway. You kind of wear this kind of like, you know, cloak, and that kind of covers a lot of your plumage. But you feel kind of like the very edges of your feathers kind of like, or kind of like your feathers, especially on your back, kind of like attempt to stand up and are almost inhibited by your by your cloth. You feel this unnerving feeling in your chest, as if your primordial instinct of fight or flight comes into play. In this moment, I will ask Kaka, when your fight or flight kicks in, which one are you?
It wouldn't be flight because I can't really fly, so it would definitely be fight.
Okay. Can you make an attack roll for me?
Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Wait, T-vote.
Just an unarmed strike.
Hit
Just
rewind.
roll a d20 for me.
I think it would be flight. No.
You activated my fight or flight, and I am a flightless bird.
Double nine.
Okay. You feel this rage come in and kind of pulse through your body, and then you immediately swing your arm to the right. Gunnar, you see it just in time.
Uh-oh.
I heard
You lagged
Goonplin.
out.
That's me. Sorry. Are we good? We're good.
Goonplin?
Yeah, you're good.
You see it like just in time. and you that was my voice mod. It wasn't my internet, thank God.
Oh, okay.
You see it just in time, and then you actually inevitably step out of the way as you see Cacaw make this really precise claw, like a swing at you, looking as if he was trying to graze your stomach and pull back. He does the whole motion, but with your training and your reflexes and your dexterity, you're able to inevitably get out the way, and you lock eyes. And the second you lock eyes with the Cacaw, you could have sworn that his eyes were like this really deep red with no pupil. And then in the moment where your brain processes, you blink and it's gone. And Cacaw, you are just there with you are there and you find yourself just in this position.
Are you all right?
I don't know.
You kind of took a swing at me there. Something got you spooked?
I'm gonna like look around all cautiously, like what the fuck?
You look around and you see two large, kind of built tiefling men. One tiefling man, one half orc woman, in full, kind of like basically black suits with ties, kind of walk up to you. Is everything okay? Is there a problem here, sir?
Yeah. He just slipped. Nothing to worry about.
All right. Make a deception check for me.
Oh, I gotta make a deception check. Oh, this is not gonna be good.
Oh, you're a good
Ooh.
liar. You're a good liar.
We check a lot today.
Oh, you're
Okay.
a decent
All right.
liar.
Well, all right. Well, he's gonna make an insight check, and he rolled
He's
an
average.
8, so you're good.
Let's go.
He looks at you and he goes, "All right. Well, just we'll get somebody to put a sign there. It might be wet from the river. Be careful,
Yeah,
okay?"
yeah. Sure thing.
Sure. Also, you see him put like a very Secret Service 2 fingers to his ear, begin to mumble as they both walk away.
Sorry, Doctor.
It's all good. You know, no harm, no foul.
That was supposed to be a joke.
It was something.
And like,
But you're right there.
I don't know. Something took control of me. It seemed.
Might want to
Howdy.
regroup with the others.
How are you feeling?
A little off, but you know, nothing to make me take a swing at my buddy. You know what I mean?
I didn't drink yet either. Straight.
You want to go get a drink?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Cacaw, you take
Might be the
4 points of psychic damage.
no.
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 No. No.
Like, come on.
Hey, come on, you silly goose.
Like,
I'm
I
immune
just
on the
bought
dark
that
side?
health. I just bought that.
Jeez.
You two would kind of be it would be right here. While the rest of you, as you two kind of collect yourselves, the rest of you, Drazil, this is the nicest casino you have ever been in. It is gorgeous. You are seeing, you know, most casinos, most gambling halls are pretty run down because of use. You are looking at this and you're like, oh my God, like everything is it's so new. Like everything is so like pristine. You look at all the dice and the cards, they still have their sheen on them. You know, they change out the decks of cards, but like the dice are still there. Like everything just has that new felt smell. And like it smells like a combination of, you know, coin and like silver and gold, but felt. and kind of like running water, and it's just, you hear hollering from different points, you hear slots going off. This is a very much one of the nicest, if not the nicest, places that you've been in ever. You are kind of looking around, and as you guys all are kind of like at the dock and kind of looking up, a young tiefling woman, purple tiefling, kind of like lavender with black hair and kind of two horns, two really short, simple horns that kind of go slick back, and still in the same vest that all the other tiefling are in. She kind of who's holding this kind of black, this kind of this blackjack table over here, kind of on the side, is kind of like which would technically be kind of something akin to life and death is akin to blackjack. She kind of looks over you and she goes, sir, are you looking for the cashier, or are you okay? Do you need anything help finding anything?
Oh, sorry, I was taking in the sights. Yeah. Point me to the cashier. I'm down to play a few games.
Of course, the cashier. And she kind of points over to kind of this area over here, this row of tables and things like that, where people are lined up and it looks like they're exchanging gold for chips. She goes, any of those cashiers will be more than willing to help you, sir. Welcome to the afterlife.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hope to see you soon. So I will look at Maribel and Gumby and be like, hey, I think I'm gonna go buy in.
Buy in. I want to buy in.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to the cashier, get me some chips, and I'm gonna see if I can't do what I do. I would say best, but just do is fine.
All right, well, don't get too wrapped up in the game. Remember, we're here for a reason, okay?
Oh, these ears are always listening. Don't worry.
Okay.
The best place to find gossip at a casino is at the tables. I got you. Don't worry.
All right,
don't worry.
I believe you. I trust you.
So I'm gonna make my way to the counter here. Golden hand ready.
Okay. You make your way over to this counter. You quickly understand, it being such a new place, people are still trying to get close to the layout. You walk up there, to there, and you are seeing, a place that's definitely not a cashier place. You could tell that, like, she just is like, the woman is new, and she clearly is too young to work here. Because, and I'm not even gonna make you roll an insight check because you've been in so many casinos. You can tell that some of the staff is clearly not old enough to be even allowed in a casino, but because they're tieflings, they were hired. You walk up there and you see like a narrow racing track, on this particular area here. For those of you who follow, dominates the center of this of kind of this section. Shouting and cheering patrons are kind of circling around it. Numbered rats scurry along their lanes, and as the rats cross the finish line, people are like, yeah, and they're like getting like, clearly this is like some sort of like rat side bet station. You know that this is clearly not like a place for like
What I was looking for.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but what you do see is actually roll a perception check for me.
Sure. 14.
Nice.
14. You take a look around, and let me see here. I need to roll here. Okay.
That's funny.
All right. You find a couple of things actually. You see, as you look around, you see one and two actual cashier stations. They're a little smaller, but with much higher security than you would have saw. And so they're actually located right next to the entrances, which is a little weird. But you see here that if you wanted to exchange your chips or gold for chips, there would be sections on either side. You also see some security kind of just walking around, not hiding or not being discreet. They're just kind of walking the grounds, being very open about their presence and kind of walking around at least the front end of the casino. But you see the cashiers are right here. As you look over here, you do see Gunter and a Kakal towards like the tail end of their exchange, and they're kind of just talking, and you see kind of Gunter helping Kakal up. And then you do see across the way this other cashier station over here. Yeah, so that's what you see with the 14.
Okay, so we're actually going to make our way to the counter, to this one. We're going to pass by Gunter and Kakal. We're going to make a short little pit stop, because you said they're at the end of their exchange. And as I get up there to them, I'm going to see, I guess, Gunter's helping Kakal up, is what you said?
Yeah, he's just like, like, it looks like Kakal. Actually, make an insight check.
Yeah. Insight. It's a 12.
12. It just looks like he's helping him up. Looks like he slipped.
Okay. You're like, hey, you guys okay?
I am. I'm not sure Kaka is.
Oh, you doing all right?
I feel unwell.
Unwell. Do you want to take a seat?
No.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No.
No. That was a lot of no's. You sure?
Something is wrong. Listen. I almost hit this guy. This guy that I love a lot. And I love you guys. Why would I do that?
Maybe
Right.
you just got overstimulated by the casino.
Is right. No, I don't care about money. I care about things I can sell
No.
for money.
No, I'm talking about overwhelming senses. It's bright, loud, all the crazy stuff. Maybe you just got... maybe it was just too much at one time. Just take a seat. Take a seat for a minute. I'm gonna head to the counter. I'm gonna come check on you in a minute. So I'm gonna go to the counter.
Who else is going to the cashier?
Not me. I'm gonna stay with Kakal to make sure he's okay.
Okay.
I think I'm all good.
Okay. So, Drazil, you head over to the cashier. I will allow you to choose, and based off of your choice, you will get different types of information as you approach.
Oh boy.
You can make either an insight check or a perception check. I will tell you right now, the perception check will have a higher DC than the insight check, but you can make whichever one you want.
I'm better with insight, so we'll go with that.
Sure.
Sure, 22.
22. Okay, so a couple things. You see smiling devil masks kind of like cover the faces of these kind of clearly tiefling cashiers. You get the feeling that based off of what Verity told you, that she wasn't exaggerating. Literally every person you've seen who works here is a tiefling that is customer facing. It looks like some of the security aren't, but even then, they are mostly tiefling. You see, this is just a place where you can make change, trade out cash for chips. You're seeing as people are walking by you that the chips are kind of like these thin painted wooden discs and stamped on both sides with a golden pitchfork, which looks to be kind of like the logo of the establishment. You kind of look and you kind of take a look at the with your pretty insightful, you get an idea that there is arcane implementations at almost the entirety of the facility that you've seen so far. Everything, even the game you saw earlier, basically there is not a table or a station or a section of this casino that is not arcane enhanced in some way in terms of security. And they're not shy about it here at the cashier. There looks to be well, let me ask, do you go up? It looks to be you have the opportunity as you walk up to let people go in front of you and you can observe, or you can go up yourself.
I'm gonna go ahead and go up myself.
Sure.
Is there security at that desk?
Yes, there looks to be one behind the cashier, kind of in between them, and then looks to be just one kind of patrolling the same area.
Can I get a full view of one?
There's one directly behind them. They're not hiding.
Sure. Can I take like a cursory glance at their equipment?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
14.
14. Okay.
You're rolling great today.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Yeah.
The DCs are 6 points higher.
Yeah, it's time to make the DCs all 20 and up.
Questionino.
Looks to be kind of they're all wearing a similar outfit to all the other security guards, but not necessarily similar to any of the actual like customer-facing staff. Looks to be kind of much more in terms of a formal suit. Specifically, what are you looking for with a 14?
So, their general equipment. So it's like suits. Are they
Okay.
openly carrying weapons? Anything like that?
Okay.
Any sort of suppressive tools?
Okay. First thing you see is you don't really see any weaponry on them. In terms of just kind of out and about, you don't see swords, shields, clubs. You don't see anything like that. They all, with a 14, very obviously all have some sort of identifying mark to mark them as security. I'm going to say I would like you to make a
The suspense.
Suspense.
Arcana check.
Ooh.
Okay. This might be.
I'm going to say the DC is 16.
Oh, this might be where the good rolls in, boys. Yep. And that's
Aw.
Oh.
You take a look at them. You see a couple of different.
Hold on. Can
Uh-oh.
I detect magic here?
You absolutely can.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay. I would like you, and we're gonna begin the mechanics of the game. Anytime anyone would like to make a magic roll, you are more than happy to make whatever spell you want to. Are you trying to do it stealthily? It has semantic components and verbal components. So if you
Yes.
are, all you have to do
Yeah,
is make
we're
a
gonna-
sleight of hand check DC 15.
Oh, okay. Come on, baby. You just gotta roll average. Nope. Fuck. 14.
okay.
No shit.
Okay.
Ah,
That hurts.
I will mark that down here.
that does hurt.
Luckily for you. Okay. So you kind of are able to slyly do it. You're not sure if anyone sees you, but you're able to detect magic. You see, on every immediately what kind of goes like sets all of your detect magic off. And let's go ahead and add some flavor here. What does your detect magic look like to you? Are you like what is Drazil's detect magic like?
The detect magic? Man, that's actually a really good kind of question. So, let's see if I can think of something off riff here. Jeez, I never really thought about that. I guess his holy icon there, his little like pendant, would have a faint glow to it.
Okay.
Not enough to be like distracting
Right.
or like overtly noticeable, but just if you're looking at him, you can tell that something's going on with that particular thing.
Okay.
That would probably be what his detect magic would be looking like.
Okay. You close your eyes and begin to, for a moment, to cast this spell, and then you call out to Lady Luck herself. As you open your eyes, your vision changes. What you immediately see is that every single casino employee, security included, is pinging. Every single one. The ping is always the exact same. It is coming, and some of them are holding it on their hip. Some of them it is in their breast pocket. Some of them it is around a lanyard that's around their neck and underneath something. But it is like a pass card of green metal embossed with a devil smiling and winking. Around it, you're just give me an Arcana check, real quick. I believe.
Jesus. No, that's a 6.
Oh, and you learned a School of Magic. Never mind. You see abjuration magic on all of them. You also see a couple of different things. It is up for 10 minutes. Okay, so for right now in this area, that's all you see. You also see on every table, especially the cashier's table, you see at least one magic sigil. On the table itself for the cashier, you see 2. All tables around that you see have one located underneath the table, and except the cashier, which has one underneath and has one that is visible to everyone. It is on top. You see that the cashier also has another small pendant that is also abjuration magic, and a sigil that's on the table as well that is also abjuration magic. Do you still approach?
I do.
Sure. You walk up and you see a tiefling male, kind of gray skin with black eyes, and kind of red pupils and irises. You see he has kind of slick back, like white with graying hair, like stark white, and it's going gray on the sides, with kind of 2 horns that just go back to barely touch the top of his ears. So you have the same outfit with the vest and the tie. He has a lanyard around his neck, and he goes, "Welcome to the afterlife. How can I help you, sir?"
Hey, I'm just trying to change in, get some chips, get to start playing.
Well, no problem, sir. How much are we trying to convert today?
How much gold do I have?
You tell me.
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
I don't keep track of y'all gold.
Yeah.
I tell y'all how much y'all got, and then y'all figure it out.
How much did we get off that last one? I didn't spend anything.
Be on your sheet. Keep track of your gold.
Sheet says 15. I'm going with 15.
Sure.
So I will go for 10.
10 gold.
Sure. Yeah, 10
All
gold.
right. Pretty sure you should have more than that, but it's okay.
I'm pretty sure I should.
I have 28. I don't know if we all have the same.
I take me having less as I go to the casino a lot. So.
True. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Well, hold on. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so
I think he did lose some in a prior episode.
so you had
That's why I only have 15.
yeah, because you guys bought some stuff or whatever, and you guys, I think for the first adventure, I believe, if I look here, I wrote it down.
I think we got 25 apiece, didn't we? I think. I'm not sure though.
Let's see here. So you each should have gotten 20 gold 20 gold from the minimum from the whatever from the last job. plus whatever you had before that, unless you rolled bad, or unless you didn't, you spent and bought stuff at spoils, something like that. But let's go ahead. Actually, let's do some retconning real quick. We'll keep it fair. Let's do some real quick gambling.
Ooh,
With Drazil to see how he did in the meantime. So I will ask you.
Sure.
Let's just say, how much gold do you have right now?
According to Sheet, it was 15.
Okay, let's just say you had 25 gold.
Sure.
That would put you at 5 gold beforehand, which sounds about right. Okay.
Sure.
How much of the 25 would you have gambled? And just give me the number, and then we'll roll.
Probably roughly half. So we'll half round it down. We'll go 12.
12 gold. All right, roll a d20. You want a high number.
No joke. I got a mid.
No.
It's 13.
13. Okay. It's not terrible. So you made 2 gold.
Ooh.
So you have 27.
Look at
All right.
you.
So we'll just retcon, put you at 27.
Sure. I will also do that. I'll still keep the 10 gold buy-in though.
Okay. So what he does is that he takes your coinage, puts those wooden chips out to you, counts them out for you in whatever denomination that you want. He then see him take the coinage and put it on a sigil that's directly next to him on the table, and you see the coinage kind of just disappear, gone, in kind of an arcane glow. He goes, "All right, sir. Good luck."
No physical coins?
No, he gave you your chips, and then he takes.
Oh,
the
he gave me
coins.
the chips.
Yeah, he
Oh,
gave you your
okay,
chips in
okay.
whatever denomination you want.
So I have the chips. The coins just go through the sigil.
Yes.
What I gave the gold.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see that they keep no coinage at this station.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I'll walk away. I'll reconvene with the group.
Right. So, while you guys reconvene, we're gonna go ahead, for the interest of time and as well as to make sure everyone's doing what they want to do. We're gonna break this up into a couple different things. Now, there's a lot to do in this casino. So I will ask. We're gonna break off into kind of 3 actions that you can take right now, and then based off of that, we'll go from there. Okay. So you can explore, you can recon, or you can play. Right? You are able to get information about a lot of things regardless, and you might even get different types of information based off of what you choose to do. But what you choose to do will kind of determine a couple of different things. So you can explore, which means that you could just kind of walk around the casino, scope it out, kind of get a lay of the land, see where everything is. You can play, which means that you'll be stationary, you'll be playing for a little bit, but you will probably get a chance to talk with you'll talk with a couple of different people who are playing, maybe some new regulars, and also you'll probably get a really good lockdown on one particular area. Or you can recon, which means that you won't be playing and you won't be exploring, but you'll be really focused on getting information on a particular area somewhere in the casino. So before we get to that, before we get to kind of the area stuff like that, because there is a lot in this casino, what do you guys, and you guys can all do different things, you all can do the same thing, it doesn't really matter, but that's going to help all of us kind of keep all our ducks in a row. So let's start here. Who, because this is going to be the easiest, quote unquote, who would like to play? Now, the games are going to be, there's slots, which are really cheap. They're like 1 copper each. They're copper slots here, all the way up to high roller slots. There's a couple different card games like blackjack or poker also here that you can play. So those are really the main 3. So, and I'm not going to make you go through the whole, paying to get your gold and stuff like that, because we already know what it looks like. So, other than Drazil, because I assume Drazil wants to play.
Oh yeah.
Who else would like to play?
I also want to play.
Oh, Okay.
Oh, no,
Oh, no,
no,
no, no.
Go
More
ahead.
than
Go
one
ahead.
person can play.
We can all three play. We can all
We-
three play.
Yeah, you guys can all play if you want. Okay, so 3 people playing. So then Kaka and Gunter, what do you guys want to do?
I'm definitely gonna try to do some recon.
Recon, cool. We'll come back to you in a moment. Kaka?
I have a headache.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not playing
Okay,
yet.
cool. So you have Explore and you have Recon.
I will explore.
Ah, okay, great. So, we'll break this down into we have one group of each. So fantastic. We have a explore group, a recon group, and a play group. So the play group you guys will be the easiest group. So we'll set you up and then we'll come back. So first, pretty easy. How much gold are you trying to play with? You guys can take, 1 gold now, come back later, take more gold, doesn't matter, but just to start.
Mira's gonna just bet probably or exchange maybe 3
Okay.
gold.
Right,
She's
cool.
very conservative with her money.
Sure. So just mark off 3 gold right now, and then you
Gotcha.
can add it later. Same thing with you, Drizzle. Mark off 10 gold, and you can add it later. And then Gummy,
How much gold?
I'm asking.
Oh, all of it. Of course.
How much is it?
20.
20. Mark off 20 gold.
All right.
All right. We'll come back to you
I've
guys
noted.
in a moment because, well, actually, let's actually do this. Let's decide what game you guys would like to play. So there's a couple different games here that can definitely, work. I assume Drizzle is going to be playing 3 Dragon Ante, which is usually the game that he plays. But that's not the only game. Life and Death is kind of like a mix between blackjack and war. It's everybody against the house, so you're not playing against other people. And then you have slots.
Ooh, I might want to play slots actually.
If you would like to play slots, you could. This won't be like you do this whole thing for the whole time. We'll do it all, and then you guys can. We'll probably run this twice.
That's fine.
So you can explore now and then play after. It's really up to you.
I'll do that.
Okay, so you're gonna play now or explore now?
Explore now and I'll play it.
Perfect. Perfect. Play now, explore now.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm sorry, you're not
Let me
feeling
see it,
well.
let me hit
You're
it.
right. You're right.
I have a headache.
Yes.
All
right. Yes. So we have
I took psychic damage.
yes, correct. You have headache. Okay, so Drizzle, you're playing like 3 Dragon Ante?
Yes.
Mirabelle, Gummy.
Is there just a slot machine I can play?
Yeah, you can play slots.
Yeah, I played slots.
Slots,
Yep.
I'll play Life and Death.
life and death. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and situate you guys because you guys are the only ones playing, and then everyone else will be exploring. Let's have you all kind of travel together for a little bit to kind of figure out where everything is and get a good kind of
Lay of the Land.
lay of the land. Yeah. So let's go ahead and open up. All right. We'll start with, because you guys are already here, the life and death tables, which are actually right here. So Mirabelle, you guys, often or not, life and death tables and slots are kind of located here at the entrance. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you near the slots here, or you could be over at these. You want to be which slots you want to be at?
I want to be by the entrance.
All right, so I'll put you right there. And then Mirabelle, all these 4 tables are life and death. So you can just pick
Oh.
whichever one.
I'll pick the one kind of over here, away
Sure.
from people.
Sure. That would definitely. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put you on this seat. because that will give you a little bit more view into the rest of the casino. You guys kind of all sit down, settle up. We'll have you guys play in a moment. Drazil, you have no trouble finding exactly what you're looking for. Because, and I mean that in multiple ways. Because as you walk, and I'm actually going to go ahead and move the entirety of the map down a little bit. Because
Everybody's positioning that's screwed up.
yeah, back here, because it is around the commotion. So all of you guys kind of settle in. The three of you, Drazil, you find your way to this back area right here because you see the commotion. You know that the most quiet area in the casino is usually where the highest stakes games are. And given the fact that this is a high roller tournament, you're like, I think I know where they are. They're usually in the back. Go to the back. Steps lead to the sunken floor of a gambling haven for you. And all three of you kind of approach simultaneously. It is ringed with pillars of black, like salt pillars. 7 3-dragon ante-tables take up the entirety of the floor space. 3-foot high shelf carved into the far wall bears a glass case, displayed in which is a gold statue of a winged devil. Standing next to the display is a tiefling security guard, but all of you simultaneously look. Because although Drazil sees the most beautiful poker room that he's ever seen, simultaneously, you three all see the reason for your job. Your target.
Oh.
The score. This particular beautiful, very detail crafted golden statue, which is actually right here.
Oh, right here?
Right there.
Okay.
Kind of like on a shelf, like a 3-foot high shelf in a glass case. The 5 tables, you quickly realize, Drazil, as you're kind of like clocking what kind of chips people have, are high stakes tables. You can tell, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. Actually, I will make you roll for it, but I'll give you advantage. Go ahead, perception check.
Sure. 1, so 15.
15 was the DC. You can definitely see at a glance. You've been living in casinos for a while now, basically. The first 5 tables are all cash tables, high stakes. 50 gold minimum buy-in. Pretty rich. You haven't even played at a 50 gold buy-in yet. But what you do notice is in the back. The most kind of eastern tables are set up pristinely and perfectly. As you arrive, you all see, and you all actually see Drazil see this more than you see what you're seeing, if that makes sense. Because to you, it's just like, to you guys, it's just, you know, people at a table. But for Drazil, this is everything. When you first arrive, the tournament is in full swing. 8 participants remain. At one table with a 15, I will allow you, at the door, you can't quite see, but you see it's 2 tables of 4. You can't quite see who is there, but you can definitely do that if you get closer, if you want.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I need to know who's going into the room.
We're spectating some games.
Who's going in the room?
Yeah.
It's between Kakal and Gunter.
Brazil, Gunter, yeah.
Okay.
And the trophy is in that room, correct? Or is
Correct.
that okay? Yeah, then I'm going in.
Okay. All right.
I will stay behind.
Okay. Cool. So both of you guys enter the room. You guys are greeted by a really like very uppity, not uppity, but very proper gentleman. Glasses, tiefling as well. But with uncharacteristically a little bit of a kind of like a chin strap beard, which is very unlike tieflings. Tieflings don't usually have facial hair. With a monocle as well. Kind of looks over to you, kind of a deep cerulean blue, with one horn, his right horn, kind of growing up and touching the back of his head, while the other significantly shorter, just kind of protruding from his forehead. He approaches you as you all walk in. Ah, yes. Welcome to the afterlife, and I would love to say as well, welcome to the Grand Minaros Invitational. Obviously, we welcome and appreciate spectators. There are chairs all around along the bars, along the walls, but please keep all disturbances to a minimum, but you are more than free to observe. And should you ever want to join one of our high stakes games, you are more than welcome to do so. Please just see me here at the podium.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll stick to observing for now.
Of course. Enjoy your stay. Welcome to the afterlife.
Thank you so much.
You all. So these are the tables in question. These back tables. If you guys are trying to see who's there, Gunter, the case as well as a security guard is located right here. So where are you guys going?
I'm gonna go spectate those games in the back.
Sure.
I'm going to kind of like discreetly make my way over to the case.
Okay.
And, but without trying to give a hint that like that's really what I'm trying to take a look at.
You begin to walk over there, and you actually see a couple of other tourists and patrons are just looking at it, and kind of being like awing at it. It's there for people to look at.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
No. But if you wanted to be a little bit more discreet, it's up to you. But you go up there, and as you approach, you see that it's definitely on display. It's definitely not being hidden by any means.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely the security guard is just there to ensure that no one gets too close. Let's start with Drizzle. Oh, Drizzle, I'm not even gonna make you roll a perception check. You see two tables of kind of the most like stacked tables you've seen in a very long time. On one table, these are some of the names. These are names that you might not necessarily have heard of, but their reputation precedes them in terms of if they're here, they're probably probably really good. On this the table closest to you, this most northern table, you see a tiefling woman smelling of foul-smelling cigars, with an ale to her left, and you're looking at a little bit, and all of the placings of the tables are kind of put on the wall on like a little bit of a poster for people to come by and see who's playing and who's not. It also is helping the tournament keep track of who's there. Anai Bellafleur is the tiefling woman at the first table, as well as a kind of a dwarven man grumbling to himself. You could tell he's kind of like he tanks a lot, meaning that he takes a long time for everything, even things he shouldn't. He's very deliberately counting cards, taking slow. This is Karn Iron Pebble. You see Ladia Mizreem, a drow woman, aloof, inscrutable, but clearly very meticulous and deliberate. Not taking it too seriously, but definitely wants to win. And the last person at the table, you see kind of sunglasses on, kind of a famous, like very famous cap on the top of his head is a human male, little pudgy in the middle, kind of holding his hands up against his face. You see Krill Hellmouth, very famous for being loud and abrasive, especially when he loses.
It's just like me.
As well. You see as well on the second table, to go through it really quickly, you see Jetta Moore, which is another human, but a human woman. Kind of is a little bit younger. Likes to. You could tell she kind of has a naivete, a little bit more of a risk taker. You see Nightshade, a tiefling man, who clearly is like disdainful of the environment, but is here for the purse, obviously. You see another kind of like a halfling man, with kind of blonde hair, with kind of like scruffling beard, in kind of, they're all in kind of nice clothes. His is kind of like he's wearing like a little, like a vest. This is Wumpus Thistledown.
Wumpus.
Yeah,
Wumpus.
very condescending, clearly compensates for his silly name. And then finally you see another person who you recognize immediately, as Daniel the Kid Cantrell. You see kind of like a halfling man, full kind of like chin strap beard, but very meticulously well kept, very fit, blonde hair, kind of like a strong upper body, very talkative, very joyous, clearly bringing fun and like joy to the table. But you know better, and well, he is a nice guy, but he's also probably the best in the world. And that's who you see.
Stack tables. So is the invitational is ongoing, right?
Yes, it is already. They're already down to their final 8.
No way to get in. That was my plan.
And let's go over to Gunter. Gunter, go ahead and I'll say well, first of all, are you trying to make a like discreetly, or you're just approaching the like you're just pulling up behind the crowd?
I would say that I'm trying to kind of like blend in with the crowd.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to not make it like, I'm not trying to make my face well known to any security that might be in the area. Like I just kind of want to,
Okay.
get the information I need while hiding in the sea of people.
Okay. Okay. I would like you to make as you check out the display case, I would like you to make and you're just what are you looking at when you look at the display case? You just taking a look at the statue, or are you looking at the case itself?
I'm looking at I would say I'm looking at the case. I'm seeing
Okay.
if there's like trying to see if there's any other like kind of security measures.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Investigation check. All right.
With a 12, you're looking at it, it's a pretty standard glass case. You're sure there's some security, but nothing. Your eyes are necessarily trained to look for maybe more sophisticated, nondescript security measures. So you can't necessarily know whether or not they apply here, but that's all you see.
Okay.
I will say, Drazil, you notice as you're walking through this place, your detect magic is still up. You see the same sigil under every table, kind of underneath the table, like on the table, but underneath on the bottom side of the table, as every other table you've seen. You also see, because your detect magic is still up, and I have to be fair, because it definitely would not have been 10 minutes for you guys to walk past the other side of this casino. It would not take you 10 minutes. Shit. All right. You see a line of barely visible runes around the perimeter of each of the panes of glass on the case. With abjuration magic. If you would like to examine it further, you can if you want to head over there after you're done. Because you would know when your detect magic is going to end. I will allow you to make another investigation check with advantage.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll head over there.
Sure.
So roll the investigation then. Let's see. 15 for one. We're taking the 15 then.
Okay. The first thing you notice here is that the case is locked, has a hinged lock that is kind of hard to. The reason why Gunter didn't see is because there's a lot of people in the way. But as you approach you both kind of notice it. It's clearly locked hatch. It obviously has a key, but it doesn't look. The lock itself doesn't look magical. The lock isn't the magical thing. It just looks like actually like a regular ass lock. That, right. If someone were to be of the lock picking type that you might know, they would probably be able to get it. But that's not the security measure that this casino is relying on. It's clearly the case itself is the magic part.
I think it was really funny as you're going through all that. I'm looking at the Discord chat and I see Tanuk's unmute.
His ears perk up. Wow.
Lockpicking, you say?
Come on, dog. Come on.
Let's go ahead. As you guys are investigating, let's go back. Mirabelle and Gummy, both roll a d20 for me. Let's see who goes first.
All right.
Let's see who gambles first.
Yeah.
Gamba.
Oh,
That first one.
Damn
All right, it is. All
Oh
right.
my god.
With a nat 20, you get to pick who goes first.
Holy shit, me. Of course
All right.
I'm going first.
All right, you're playing slots. All right, pretty easy. Pretty easy. Slots are slots. I don't know if have you played slots in real life?
No, actually, I didn't play any slots when we went to Evo, or else I would have said yeah.
Oh Jesus. All right, so just FYI, you put 20 gold down. You have 20 golden chips.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep. I put in my entire net worth.
Okay, yeah. 1 silver is 5 copper. Okay.
Okay.
1 gold is
1
10
silver.
silver.
1 silver is 5 copper.
Okay.
10 gold is 1 silver.
No, sorry.
Or 10 silver is 1 gold.
Correct.
Okay. I figured that's what you said. I was like, I know what he means.
Yes. Okay. So essentially, 1 gold is how much copper?
5. No, 1 gold is. Let's see. So 1 gold is 5 silver. Or no. Holy shit! I cannot do fucking math right now, Tito. I haven't taken a math class in 3 years. Come on.
Okay.
So 1 silver is 5 copper.
Sure.
What? What's it? No, 1 silver is 10 copper. 5 silver is 1 gold. So 50 copper is 1 gold.
All right. So let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Let's just make it easy. Okay. 1 silver.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna change the numbers here to make it easy for you.
Okay.
Okay, we'll make it very easy. 10 copper. 10 copper is 1 silver.
10
10 sil-
copper is 1 silver.
10 silver is 1 gold.
10 silver is 1 gold.
So
So,
1
100
gold is-
copper is
yes.
100
Sure.
copper.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you can insert all these machines will take anywhere between 1 and 9 copper coins.
Okay.
And you can play as much as you want. Okay?
Oh,
Got the
fuck
penny
yeah,
plus.
dude.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So we'll play 1 and we'll see how you want to go there. Okay. So essentially what you want to do is I'm going to have you roll 5d6.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And
Do you want me to roll
just-
them right now, or
No,
just...
no, in a second. You're going to roll
Okay.
5d6 and you just
Yep.
want them to match.
Okay.
The more that match, the better you do. 3 of a kind gets you 2 to 1. 4 of a kind is 4 to 1. 5 of a kind is 10 to 1.
Holy fuck.
Okay, so
Like Peter Griffin.
okay. Holy shit, Lois.
Holy fuck.
Okay, so
Oh.
how much? Just pick a copper amount.
9.
Jesus. Sure.
No
Why do you even ask?
hesitation.
Why did I even? Why did I even?
9.
Okay, so 9 copper. Let's just assume every roll you're doing is 9 copper until you tell me otherwise. Okay.
Okay.
So let's do 5d6 on the first one. Go.
Ba-boom!
Okay.
0!
So you lose 9 copper. Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. So you have. So now what I need you to do is that you gave away 20 gold, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that means you have 20 times 100,
2,000.
right? So you have 20 times 100, which is not.
So I have 19,000.
No, 20.
No.
20 times 100 is not 1,000. It is 2,000.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought
That's
you said
what you
1,000. I thought you said 1,000.
No.
I
Okay.
said 2,000.
So you have 2,000 copper. Okay, so just mark it as copper, and then we'll convert it later.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have not that. You have 1,999 copper. No, 191 copper.
Yeah, 1991 copper.
1991 copper. Good year.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay,
1991, you said?
1991.
It was alright.
Look, I get it. You were like 45 then, but like it's fine. Anyway, go ahead. Let's go.
Jesus.
We'll do this at least 5 times.
Not like this.
Okay, at least 5 times? Let's
at least
fucking
5,
go.
At least 5 times, because these are quick. Okay, so that's
Oh, that's
two.
a match!
That's okay, but you need minimum 3.
Oh,
Uh,
you
I
got
only
two
have
twos.
2. Yeah.
You need minimum 3.
So now I have...
just
Hold
put
on,
it in
let
the
me-
calculator. Just put it in the
Yeah, that's
calculator.
what I was literally doing that right now.
2,000 minus 18, and then that's where you're at.
82. Okay, minus 9. Alright, let's go.
Okay, third
Big
one.
money. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. No, he
Nope.
fucking doesn't.
Minus 9.
Daddy needs
This
a new
is-
pair of shoes.
Oh,
Minus
Two
9. This is how
twos,
gambling works. One more time.
Yes, sir.
Come on, you got the next one?
yeah!
Minus
Minus 9!
All right, we'll go until you win. We'll go until you win one. Okay, so keep
Oh
going.
no.
Holy shit. You can't do this to me.
As long as you're keeping track.
I am keeping track. Don't worry, I'm a man of honor.
Oh, there it is!
Okay.
Let's go!
Okay, so that's 3. So that's 3. So you do plus 18.
Plus 18. Oh my god, it's like I've only lost 3 times instead of 5.
All right, we'll do one. We'll do one more, and then we'll go to Katie.
No.
Okay.
That's how they get you.
Nope. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah! Minus 9.
Yeah, minus 9. We'll,
That's the
Minus
episode saying minus
9.
9.
we'll come back to you. All right. So what are you at now?
I'm at 19,064 gold.
Sure. Okay.
Or 1900. I keep saying 19,000. You
right.
know what I mean.
All right. Mirabelle.
60.
Yes.
You sit at a table with. You actually see kind of like a couple next to you, pretty lively couple, somewhere in their late 20s, early 30s. And it's seeing both of them are kind of just looking both human one of them is taller than the other, but they're both human women. One of them is taller than the other. One of them is probably like a good 6 inches taller than the other. Not nowhere near your height, but definitely tall for a human. She would probably be around like closer to 6 feet.
Oh.
She has amber skin, with kind of like kind of blonde, not quite blonde, but kind of like red blonde, strawberry blonde hair. The other shorter woman sits next to her, kind of gets real close, has kind of like a ponytail cut, and they're both kind of wearing like clearly vacation clothes. Clearly, like they're both wearing sandals. They're both having a good time. They both have a drink in their hand. And then on the other side, you see this guy was here when you were here already, like when you sat down. You see a half-orc man holding an ale, kind of just slumped down. Half of he's only wearing, like he's wearing one sleeve of his coat, and he's just like still sitting there, just kind of like waiting for them to start the next game. So you have 3 gold on it. So with you.
Yep.
So so this kind of is a little bit differently. There's no kind of limit. I mean, you can break it up as much as however you want. But basically what you're going to do is that you're going to place a bet. And then once the bet's placed, you're going to roll a d20 and I'm going to roll a d20. If you roll lower than me, I win. But,
Okay.
and then any player who rolls higher than me gets their money and wins the same amount from me. Okay?
Okay.
So it's really easy. You just have to roll better than me. Okay?
Okay, got you.
If it ties, we'll get there. Okay?
Okay.
And then if you win, we'll also get there. So
Okay.
how much do you want to put in? You could let's just say that you were able to put up how much, whatever, like you were able to break up your gold however you want it. So
Okay. Can I just do 1 silver?
you can definitely do 1 silver. So let's do
I
1
would like
silver,
About 1 silver.
10 copper, 1 silver, however you want to break that up. So do you want to roll first or do you want me to roll first?
Can we roll at the same time?
We can if you want.
Okay. You
Okay.
count it down.
Okay, ready?
that's
Okay,
cute.
so wait, so slash, does it roll? Base d20. Okay. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, go. Jesus. Okay,
Let's fucking go.
so
Holy shit.
because you have a nat 20,
I was gonna bet a whole gold. I should have
you
bet.
have because you have a nat
Whoa.
20.
Uh-huh.
Normally you would get 2 gold silver, but now you get 3. So you win 2 silver as opposed to just winning 1.
Yeah. So I've gained 2 silver.
You've gained
Let's
2
go.
silver. Now, in life or death, this is the part where it gets interesting because you see everybody as you hit the nat 20, everyone's like, oh shit! Ah! The girls are next to you like, yeah! You see the woman, the taller woman sitting next to you kind of looks at you and kind of like pats you on the shoulder. She goes, you did it! And the other girl next to her, she goes, yeah! And they're kind of like just gassing you, and the other guy did not roll well, so he's just like, he's just like in pain. You are now in life or death, and the dealer kind of looks at you and explains that you can push your luck on the next bet. So you can bet everything that you won on this bet, and then if you win again, I pay you double.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right. So now you're betting just the
2 silver.
No, so the whole 3 gold. But you don't have to put up another 3
Oh,
gold.
whoa.
So you get to play again
I've-
for free, quote unquote.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
And then if you win that, then you get 6 gold or 6 silver back.
Okay, silver, not gold.
Yeah,
okay,
6
okay,
silver
okay.
back. Yeah, you don't have
Yeah. Yes. Okay, yes. I'll
Okay.
bet the 3 silver.
Okay, cool. All right. So we'll roll at the same time again.
Yes, please.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, we tied.
Okay, so we tied.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Yep.
So
We got
now
there.
you have 2 options.
Okay.
You can either surrender and you only take half back. You take half back, okay? And you don't roll
Okay.
again and we're done and we go to the next game.
Uh-huh.
Or you can double your bet and we roll again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be risky. I'm gonna double my bet and
Okay.
roll again.
So now you put down 6 silver and you and
Yep.
I roll again. So if you win, you don't get 6 silver back, you get 12 silver back.
Okay, hell yeah.
Because it compounds.
She's learning. Yes.
This is what Drizzle must love. This feeling.
Yeah. You just hear from the
get
back.
it now.
Yeah.
Drizzle, you are like looking at this case and you're like actually like trying to do work about what you guys are here for, but then you do that anime thing where like people like what anime people do when they feel like people are talking about them. You just look up and you sneeze.
Someone rolled a 20 out there.
You just like for some reason as you're looking at it, you kind of stop looking at it and you're talking with Gunter, but then you suddenly feel like a sense of pride randomly with no
Yes.
cause.
Yes.
Huh. Good job.
Okay,
Whoever
ready?
it is.
3.
Yep, wait. Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! No!
Give
Okay.
me mine. How much was it? 12?
Okay.
13,
Okay,
silver?
now again, I hate to do this.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
I actually don't hate. The thing about this
You-
game is that you can
Uh-huh.
keep going. So you
Like-
can
like-
either
like-
take you can take the 12 silver right now and start again with 1 silver, or you could put all 12 silver up.
It
It's like
is
Wayne
life
Brady.
and
He's like,
death.
you could, I'm gonna give you $1,000 right now, or you could take the big box.
Deal or no deal.
You know what?
That's Howie Mandel. But you could take the 12 silver now if you want, and then you
I'm
would just bet
asking-
1 silver.
I'm asking myself, what would Drizzle do? I'm
Uh-oh.
putting it all down. I'm
Okay.
putting down the 12 silver.
Everyone around you's like, yeah,
Yeah.
Gummy, you're like just playing slots and like losing, and then you see her having a great time. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so if you win, if you win,
Yep.
you get 24 silver, which is 2 gold and 4 silver.
4 silver. Yep.
Okay.
I won
There you
once.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Eno, your rolls are out.
All right.
Bro.
All right, I gotta walk away.
Oh
That's all my luck run out.
Perfect.
I gotta walk
Perfect.
away.
My leg! My leg! Oh, I took damage. This isn't even my money. All right, you can now add an additional. So you get the 1 silver back, and you get an
Right.
additional. So really, it's 2.5 gold.
Okay.
So
In addition to the 3 gold that I already have.
no,
right?
no, yes, correct.
Yes. Plus, okay.
No, no,
2
no,
and a
no,
half
no, no,
gold.
no. Sorry. Because the 1 silver is a part of that 3 gold. So you just
Oh, right,
add
right, right.
2.4. So really, yes. So you subtracted 3 gold earlier, right?
Yes.
So now you add 5 gold and 4 silver.
Yes, got it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh my God, Kate!
Yes.
She's the goat. She's the goat.
She's a go.
And anyway, let's go back to Gummy. Gummy, let's go ahead. You still want to play?
Yes, sir. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
We got money to win.
Let's go.
Roll my D6.
We got money to blow.
Minus 9.
Minus 9, baby.
Uh-oh.
He's learning.
On. But can you say
Minus
Minus
9.
oh? All right, but can
Come on,
you
hit me,
say
baby, one more time.
minus
Minus
9?
9.
Go, it's huge.
Crazy.
You, as you sit there frustrated, you
Minus 9.
you all begin to see,
Minus 9. Woo! All right, I gotta call it quits.
you all over the speakers in the intercom, you guys hear a voice.
Minus
Gravelly-
9.
Yeah, just yell minus 9. You guys hear a very
One more time,
gravelly, kind of dark voice
Minus 9.
come over the come over the intercom and say, "Ladies and gentlemen of the afterlife, welcome to the grand opening of my casino. I hope all of you are having an amazing, incredible time. The shows in the back are about to begin. Please take the opportunity whenever available to witness the performers I've procured for all of you. If not, please take advantage of the full-service restaurants located in the entrance in the back of the casino. Just
Minus
for all of
9.
you. We are down to 8 players in my grand tournament to crown the first champion of the Afterlife Casino.
Minus 9.
He's still.
So, I trust all of
Minus
you
9.
that you all have an amazing time. And yes, I will be gracing your presence, walking the
-9.
halls shortly. Until then, have a great time in the afterlife.
-9.
I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
-9.
I need
My
Kaka.
guy's still
I
going
need
up.
Kaka to make it with disadvantage.
Wait,
Oh my god.
what does that mean?
You need
No,
to make the
do it-
roll with
Okay.
Oh,
disadvantage.
I'm going Katie
So
mode on
you're
my
psychic
fucking
twice to
Pick
rolls.
the lowest? Is it do it twice to pick the lowest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Dang.
pick the
Yeah.
pick the
Disadvantage.
lowest
Take the
one.
lowest.
Aw, man.
Nat 20.
That just
Wow.
means you get
The first
13.
one.
Not
It's okay.
the
Roll another
nat.
nat 20.
I already did a 13.
I won't roll
Oh,
another
yeah,
nat
yeah.
20, but you
Well,
know
at least you
I
didn't-
will roll another 5d6 -9.
No.
Minus 9.
Minus
Bruh.
9.
Bruh.
Minus
I got
You
a nat
all-
1.
You all begin to kind of listen in and kind of, you guys are all kind of doing your own thing at this point. You guys are kind of all trailing off and doing everything that seems kind of, it makes sense for you. Some of you are procuring, some of you are entertaining. All of you are beginning to get information about everything around you until you hear this voice. And you hear what can best be described as this sickening flipping of pages that you cannot quite understand or even begin to kind of comprehend because of it's in the background, but in the foreground it is just a normal announcement. Free.
-9.
Again.
Yep. Alright, I already did it again. -9, you got it. Oh, I won! I won! +18! Huge!
I was wondering what this long dramatic pause was. Okay. Oh no.
What? Sure.
Okay.
Oh no. Poor Cacaw already down. Oh my gosh.
Not the 2 out of 14, bro.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh my god.
You're close to death.
Oh, but just damage.
Oh, my head. -9.
It's going.
-9.
Mhm.
Together. -9.
Mm.
One more
Let's
roll.
go.
You got it. You got it.
Let's
One
go.
more.
One
One
more.
more.
Oh,
Minus
Minus
9.
9.
Let's fucking go.
Minus